Hello to you all once again. This is our weekly program Pick of the Week. I'm Tamaskan Mulatu. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed has held discussion with contesting political parties in Finfinne city in this week. Aklu Gabrazmor.
Returnees of exile and the domestic political parties have held a discussion in Finfinne city. While heading the stage, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed said rules were amended to create fertile ground for the democratization process.
ብዙዎቻችሁ ጋር የሚታየው በሆነ ምክንያት አሸናፊ የላቃችሁ ወይም ያደራችሁ parties እናንተ እንደሆናችሁ ታስባላችሁ.
Most of you consider yourself as omniscient in political arena, but the reality on the ground is that there is no reflection of matured politics on the grassroots level. This has happened due to the absence of matured politicians.
Prime Minister Abiy has to say the following about the objectives of the discussion.
ዓላማዎቹ በፖለቲካ ፓርቲዎች መካከል የሚካሄድ ውይይት ምን መልክ ይኖረው እንዴት ይካሄድ የሚለውን ለመግባባት ነው አንደኛ
This discussion is aimed to direct and start a discussion within political parties on time. The second one is that to decide issues of discussion and how to manage the discussion.
The Premier noted that ideological differences within contesting political parties should be below the nation.
እንደ ተፎካካሪ ፓርቲ በአንዳንድ ጉዳዮች ላይ ልዩነት ሊኖር ይችላል ያ ልዩነት ከህዝብና ከሀገር በታች ስለሆነ
As contesting political parties, there might be ideological differences, but we need to understand that the nation is beyond our differences. So it is possible to discuss and decide under the umbrella of our nation.
Dr. Abiy expressed commitment of the government to have free, fair and all-inclusive electoral process and requested political parties to contribute their share for its accomplishment. The Premier urged all political parties to play their share in the democratization process. Chairperson of the National Electoral Board, Burtukan Midaksa, for her part noted that the role of political parties is vital to have free, non-partisan and all-inclusive elections.
Actually, the Premier has held discussion with political parties last week. ODP Deputy Chairperson Lemma Magersa said merger bill between ODF and ODP is transform Oromo politics. ODP and ODF has signed a memorandum of understanding to merge. Fikar Brano.
Oromo Democratic Party and Oromo Democratic Front have signed a merger deal in order to serve their people more than ever. The agreement is signed by President of the Oromia Regional State, who is also Deputy Chairperson of ODP, Lemma Magersa, and Chairperson of ODF, Lenj Olata. The two leaders have briefed media concerning this issue. President of the Oromia Regional State, who is also Deputy Chairperson of ODP, Lemma Magersa, said Oromos have struggled in different ways to tackle oppressive activities done on it for a long period of time. The President noted that the long-standing struggle has been showing good results.
Sabni keenya guyyaa har'aa kana kan inni dheebotaa jiru jaarmiyaaleen siyaasa Oromoo qabsaa'onni Oromoo
Our people have been asking Oromo political parties to come together rather than dividing themselves and to help each other in order to build a strong political party which can serve them properly. This time, our struggle needs to work in unison. So it's better to work together to transform the struggle of this great nation, and that is why our party has signed a memorandum of understanding with ODF.
Lemma underscored that they have agreed to be united with Oromo Democratic Front in order to forward the started change and to strengthen Oromo Democratic Party more than ever.
Today, we have signed this agreement to work together in order to step forward the struggle of our people. So, if we can stand together and work as one political party, we can do it.
He stressed that the two parties have passed through great historical struggle to reach here.
The two parties have a great history. Our party, OPDO, today's ODP, and the ODF have their own history in the struggle of Oromo nation. Our party, ODP, has passed through a plenty of challenges while serving this nation. It has passed through many obstacles in the past year to bring this change. It is also ready to sustain the reform with its new force and mission. Oromo Democratic Front has also historical and strategic strugglers like Mr. Lenjo Leta. They have been struggling for their people, starting from their young age. We can say that they have paid full of their life for this struggle. So when we come together, we can make a strong party which can fight to bring out its people from oppression and the economic problem.
Chairperson of Oromo Democratic Front, Lenjo Leta, for his part, knows that they are happy to make coalition with ODP and said Oromo people and political parties should understand themselves to sustain the current reform.
We repeat the past history if we divide each other. But if we work together through listening each other, we will make new history even for centuries. We shouldn't think like yesterday. Now we are in a new situation and we should reform our movement. Today, we shouldn't need only unity of political parties of Oromo, but also unity of Oromo people. We should work on this to ensure the success of our people. We have a great respect for the reformist leaders because we hadn't seen ever such leaders in the career of our struggle. So we are ready to work with them.
Lenjo called upon all Oromo political parties to come out of the old political ideologies and to stand beside the reformist leaders to sustain the started change.
It is better to share the load of ruling party than living on them. I request all political parties to come out of the previous ideology. You should have new ideology. We should work together to bring our nation on the same line. If we do so, we will achieve what we want to achieve.
The two leaders have also asked all Oromo political parties to make coalition for better struggle.
President of the Oromia Regional States, Lamma Magarsa, has thanked women peace ambassadors who are representing women and promoting peace across Ethiopia while receiving them at his office. Women peace ambassadors are drawn from all regions to Syria administration. Olumo Baina.
Representatives of Ethiopian women drawn from the 9 regional states and 2 city administrations have been promoting peace across the country, being ambassadors of peace of their country. The women had been traveling in Amhara, Tigray and Afar regional states for the past 2 weeks. They have also come to Oromia regional state for similar purpose. President of the Oromia regional state, Lamma Magarsa, said peacekeeping process is not a job that is given for certain group. Rather, it is everybody's concern.
ሰላም ሲደፈርስ ማህበረሰብ አገር ይጎዳል ከምንም በላይ ግን እናቶች ደግሞ በጣም ይጎዳል
When there is security problem, it is citizens who is hurt, especially women, children and elders. So we have to keep peace and security of our country.
President Lamma also thanked and appreciated the women for their good deeds. He also called upon political parties and the public to be ambassadors of peace of their country.
ህዝብን ቤተሰብን ማህበረሰብን የሚያላይ ፖለቲካ ሳይሆን ኃጢአት ነው ወንጀል ነው
Politics that divides people in their ethnicity, language and religion is not politics. It is rather unlawful. So we have to avoid such politics. Politics should transform the nation and the country as well. If it is so, it is the right politics.
Some of the representatives of women also said that they have a plan to address all regional states.
I am from Benishangul Gumuz. We have been living with Oromo people for a long period of time. We are even tied through marriage, so we should love and respect each others.
naannoo Oromiyaa bakka bu'eetiin dhufee jechuudha. Yuunivarsiitii hundarratti naannolee hundarratti naannoof na waan ta'eef.
I am from Oromia and we have been traveling across the country to promote peace. We have also been advising our university students to keep security of their area.
Naannoo Somaalee irraa kaayyoon deemnus nageenya.
I am from Somali regional state. The main purpose of our travel is to announce peace. Nothing more than peace. If there is no peace, there is no life.
These are the major stories we have heard last week. Till next edition, have a good time.